Yo, it's Quincy, aka SJ, back at it again with another video. You already know the vibes, and today is my Manniversary. Today's May 16th. Today's not May 16th. I'm making a video before May 16th, so I can put this out on May 16th, but it's May 16th to y'all, so happy Manniversary to me. Yo. For those of you that don't know what Manniversary means at all, if you haven't been following my page, you just stumbled upon this video somehow, some way. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. But that means that I am 1 year today on T. And can be more thankful, more grateful for having this experience. Can be more thankful for trusting myself and finding myself and building myself. And I'm just gonna go past memory lane, but before I get there, this is my first video in like a month, and the last video I kind of just talked about my mental health. Things are fluctuating up and down every day. It happens to the best of us, especially during this time. Everything's been all good. I've been chilling. This is like the first time I really get to relax in a while, so I've been taking up that time and just kind of laying around and playing my video games. And I said I was gonna make more videos, but I just needed to relax and just chill with myself and by myself, and do all the things that I needed to do, which is really just lay on my couch. I ain't gonna lie, like I just been eating and laying and video gaming, and that's it, and keeping up with my friends. And so I've just been hyped about that. Like, I don't know the last time I had to just chill. Aside from all of those things, I get to talk and I get to make this video about me and just what's been going on for the past couple of years. Well, for the past year. So sit with me, sit tight, and just vibing with me real quick. And here we go. So growing up, I was trying to figure out like myself and find myself, and trying to figure out why I was so uncomfortable with myself and why I didn't feel just comfortable doing the day-to-day things that I saw like some other girls do. Like in high school, for those of you that don't know, girls high school, just why I couldn't get into the habit of doing the things that they like doing, or like even me growing up with my two sisters, being in the house with my mom, couldn't figure out why I couldn't like do the things that you like doing, or like what's the word? I can't think of the word, but like I just didn't feel comfortable just doing anything that they like doing. Like we couldn't bond. That's the word. I couldn't bond with them on certain things that they like doing, because it just made me feel uncomfortable. Like all the dainty things and like really girly things I couldn't really do. Over the years, just trying to figure that stuff out. And it took me about 17 years to know what was really going on and try to find myself and like make sure I knew that this wasn't me. Like this person I was trying to be, or this person that people painted out for me, this wasn't me. So it took upon my time to figure out like who I was and like what it is that was bothering me and why did I feel so uncomfortable. And so I kind of shared this story when I was talking about my coming out story, and I talked about like how my best friend Josh was kind of telling me the things that he was going through, and then I kind of like was like, wow, that makes so much sense, More talks with him, and just trying to like do research on like YouTube and Google, going to the center just to find like more resources and things like that. I kind of figured it all out. And I guess the missing part of me was me. Like I wasn't here for myself. I was here then, just like being here just for my family and doing the things that they wanted me to do and presenting how they wanted me to present. And I just wasn't happy, and I couldn't figure out what it was. But then finally it all came together, It was just really hard for me in the beginning to accept that like I guess it was really hard for me in the beginning to accept that I was trans, because I felt like one part of me was I had to lose myself in order to find myself. And I don't know if that makes sense, but I felt like I had to get rid of everything that I knew to be a man. And that's not really how it works, you know? You don't have to get rid of everything that you know to be more of yourself. Like, you still yourself, you're just starting to look more like yourself. People are starting to talk to you maybe more about, people are starting to talk to you more in ways that you always wanted them to talk to you. But it's just a really big switch, and I just couldn't come to terms with like accepting that this is what it was about to be for me, because I was nervous, as anyone would be, you know, starting hormones or making a big change in their life. It's really nerve-wracking, and I'm just glad I had the opportunity to, you know, to do that. Like, I was just so glad that I had this talk, and I sat down and I did all my research, and I made sense of it all, and now I'm here. I felt like, especially in the beginning when I was coming out, I felt like I was putting myself and my family in a weird position, because I didn't necessarily know how everybody would react. You know, this was like a big step for me, and when I took the step, I just knew that I needed to do this for myself and for my sanity. And when I say do this, I mean like start transitioning, and whatever that means for you. For me, back then, it meant more about like getting people to call me like SJ. That was like my nickname that I know I wanted everyone to call me. Back then, before I chose the name Quincy, that was my first part of transition, like having everybody like use this name, and then it came to me using like male pronouns, and then starting to say that myself, like I'm a man, or like saying I'm a boy back then, and like but I'm so grateful that I made that step into finding myself and discovering all the things that I had going on. Over the years, I've got to learn so much about myself, and even over this year, I've got to learn so much about myself and figuring out who I am, and my likes and my dislikes, and like just my body structure and the way my body works, and just doing a whole lot of research, because you're having all these things happen to you while you're on T. I think it's best to figure that out, like, you know, just researching what's going on with you, and like what's supposed to happen when you do this, and like all these things. So I'm just really happy that I had that opportunity, and I took the time out to do that for myself. I'm still learning every day. I'm still failing every day, but the best part of failing is that you always get an opportunity to fix it. And then sometimes maybe you don't, but sometimes you do. And those times that you do get to fix it, you know, you put your best foot forward, and then you keep it going, because that's my motto. I don't let nothing or anybody to keep me down. So I like to keep it going. I definitely had to evolve from my misconceptions of manhood and just what that meant for me. I don't have to be too masculine or overpowering or like be loud at all, just to say that I'm a man. I've learned that I'm quiet, I'm pretty shy sometimes, and like I don't even like conflict. I don't do none of that. So just a lot of things. I know I have a whole lot of emotions, like unlike most men have too. So it's really hard in the beginning, like just navigating those things and just figuring out what it meant for me, what manhood meant for me. Just discovering all of those things. It just brought forward the best me that I've known in all these years, and I'm so happy with the person I am. I still have a lot to, get through. I still have a lot to, still have a lot to learn. I'm not fully 100% like perfect. I've never been perfect, but each day I find a new thing to evolve in, whether that be myself or just daily things that I do. And I've allowed myself to, let go of all the feelings of like in the past of like not being loved and like not being heard and not being seen, and just doing this for myself, because if I kept that mindset of like I wasn't loved, or no one was hearing me, no one was seeing me, no one was caring about me, I was ashamed. If I kept that, I don't know where I would be. I definitely wouldn't be on testosterone. I'm just so thankful for being, strong-minded, and like knowing that I am not gonna allow anybody to put me down. So that's really what it came to. It was like just making sure that I was always good. Like, and I know starting T was the best form of making sure that I was good. Now, I'm not saying that T is the answer for all my problems, but it definitely helped a lot. It definitely helped me open up a few closets that I had closed emotionally, and just being able to articulate and verbalize what I need and what I want, and all the things that I got going on for me. Definitely helped a lot with that. Definitely boost my confidence level, and I think I've been doing pretty good. It's amazing though to see how many changes I've been going through for over the years. I keep saying over the years, but like literally I'm just talking about my first time of transitioning, but this video is about my 1 year. So when I say over the years, just kind of that's what I'm thinking about, like when I first started transitioning. But over this year of me being on testosterone, it's so crazy, all the changes that's been happening, whether it's like physical or emotional or like mentally. It's just a lot of things that's just been happening. And it's amazing because it's so much. You don't really notice it. You notice gradually, like over the months, but like it's so funny when people come talk to you and say like, hey, like, yo, your beard is coming in, or like your voice is getting a little bit deeper, or like you're like my beard, for instance, like it the shape of it kind of like is growing more here. It's can't see anything. Like if I show you here, you can't see much here, but like there's hair here, and it's just growing up more. So people point those things out to me, and I'll just be like, wow, that's so cool. Like, and like up here, I got a little chin stuff going on. Y'all can't really see it because I'm not trying to get too close, but I can, because I feel like I haven't let y'all look at me in a while. But you see, just something happened. But sideburns coming in on this side and this side. Sometimes you can tell a lot in person, but since we on this camera, you can't really see what's going on. But before T, I knew how uncomfortable, I was, and how uncomfortable things were for me when people like misgendered me or messed up my pronouns, and like what that did for me. Then I was just so angry when it would happen, because it was like, why nobody could see, like why can't anybody understand that this is me? And I used to get so frustrated, and like I try to have so much patience with everybody, and even now to this day, because I still get misgendered and my pronouns aren't always used, and specifically more so from my family than anyone else. But I try to be pretty patient. I'm usually a pretty nice, patient guy, so I have been patient, but it's really hard because when people aren't trying, or just blatantly disrespecting you, it's hard. It's really uncomfortable, and that's something I haven't mastered yet, or like I've been really weird on touching, is correcting people when they use the wrong name, or correcting people when they use the wrong pronoun. And I think I have an easier time doing that when I'm talking to like friends or like people I just meet. But when it comes down to family, I have a hard time doing that. I guess because they know me longer, and I know how hard it can be, but at the same time, it's like they don't respect me, and it just caused me to drift away from them, because I know it's been about a year now, and it's been more than a year for them with me like saying, hey, like this is what's about to happen, you know what I'm saying? So I know changes are happening fast maybe for them, but at the same time it's like, this is one thing. If you can't respect anything else, this is one thing that I need, and I don't really get that from them. So it's just been a year of trying and like overcoming and like patience, but like not getting angry, but still knowing that you deserve more, so you are angry, you know, like that's where I'm at with family and just pronouns and things like that. Nowadays my dysphoria isn't super crazy, but I still have some days where I'm looking and I'm just like, not today. But it hasn't been super crazy. I think one thing that really helped a lot is I got top surgery 2 months ago. Well, yeah, it's been 2 months. About 2 months ago, March 13th, I got top surgery, and I think that helped so much with my dysphoria. I stand in the mirror so often now, just like with my shirt on, with my shirt off, just looking at myself and just like feeling on my chest, and shirts just fit so much better now, and outfits are just so much better, even though I can't put on my outfits because I can't go outside, but I just like how everything feels. I got my top surgery right before all of this started being like a crazy outbreak, and we weren't on lockdown or anything yet, but perfect timing. But it's definitely helped with my dysphoria a lot. Like, especially I was having a really bad dysphoria about like my facial hair, and just I was kind of comparing myself to other folks that have been on TV for like about a year, or at the time it was like 10 months, and I saw like their facial hair was like really more prominent than mine is, and I was not happy about that. I was just like, I don't got that, and what if that means that I'm messing up? And like I was just saying like a lot of weird stuff to myself that didn't make any sense, but I had to remind myself that like I'm not here to compare myself to everybody else. I'm here for myself and doing what makes me happy and being seen how I want to be seen. So once I kind of like chilled myself down, and I was just like, man, I actually really do like everything that's coming in, and I do like how it's coming in a slow pace, and I get to watch it, and I just sort of forget about how everybody else is looking, you know what I'm saying? I think it looked good. I mean, it's just like really, it's not a lot there, so it looks like really spacious here, but there is some, and I like it. Oh, I was supposed to be, over this year, I was supposed to be taking a picture every day, but see what happened was I was skipping some days, because on the days where I wasn't feeling my best, I stopped taking the pictures because I just was like, I'm not gonna sit here and smile for a picture, or just do it because it needs to be done. Like, no. And that's the type of person I am too. Like, that's why some of these videos haven't been out. Like, I'm not gonna just make a video because I need to make a video, because I haven't made a video. I want to make a video with some meaningful, purposeful, me in a good mood, so that everyone can be okay with what I'm putting out. I don't want to just take a video because I missed a video last week, you know what I'm saying? So some pictures are missing, but what I have is awesome, and I will show you guys probably at the end of this video, just from like day 1 to 365 where I'm at right now, and it's just a great thing to do, because like just looking back and looking at where I started now, it's just like I had like chubby cheeks and my face was all clean, and I loved how I looked then, but I love how I look now. Like, I feel so much better. It's just like, especially when I'm standing in the mirror with my shirt off and I'm looking at myself and I'm just like, damn, I look really good. Like, I can see myself. I can look back, be like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? So I really like how I look right now, especially with my shirt off. I got a belly. I didn't tell you that already for my last video, last video, but I got a belly, which I need to get rid of, but still, looking in the mirror at that too, everything is just exactly how I need it to be, and I'm not even worried. I'm not sad. Nothing. Everything has just been amazing this year. And a lot of my bumps, I think I realized, was being off tea, not having the correct dosage of tea, or yeah, that's really it. As far as me transitioning and being on tea, those are the only, I want to say, 2 things that really been affecting me, like my levels being low or just not being on tea. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I wasn't on tea for the time when I was getting ready for top surgery. In the beginning, also, I wasn't on tea for like a good 3 weeks after my first shot. It was really weird, really strange, but doing that kind of like fluctuates with your mental, and like all your emotions just go haywire. So just trying to get past that and get my mental past that, because you really know when you're low in your dosage, and when you don't have enough. You know when your body's winging off, because everything starts to change. You just be there like, what the hell just happened today? And you're just like, oh, okay, it's time for my shot. That's what's going on. Or you'd be like, what the hell is going on today? And you should be like, I haven't had my shot in like a month. And that's what happened to me. Like when I took my first shot again after my top surgery, I was just like, this is the best day ever. I was having such a great day. I went back to work. I was feeling great. I was just like, wow, this is gonna be an amazing day. And it was like, you just get so much energy. You're just like, yo, where did this come from? And then you realize like, oh, I just took my shot. Like, it's just such a great feeling. I be feeling good. My first YouTube video was in March. I don't remember the day, but if I go back, I can think of the day. But my first YouTube video was in March, and I'm talking about my first YouTube video because that's the first time I ever came out as transgender, as telling everyone, like, all at one time, like, hey, this is me, what's up? And I did that 2 months before taking my first shot. And that was really nerve-wracking because I just came out to everybody. And I didn't know what was really gonna happen next. I was so nervous for myself, yes, but more so for like my mom. And I don't know if this really comes off well. I don't even know if she watches my video. I don't know if you're listening or not, but I was just so nervous about the things that people would say to my mom, because I was starting tea, or because I was trans, or because I'm trans, and like I didn't know how she was really gonna deal with that, or how people were gonna deal with that and what they would say. I didn't want her to be sad, or like have someone come at her face and be disrespectful to her because of me. And I just didn't. I felt like I was changing everything in the family, and I just felt really bad. I remember, but it was still for a greater cause, because at the end of the day, it's still all about me. And if there's people around me that's gonna be upset and like blatantly just disrespect me and my family, then they're weird, and it's not my fault or anything like that. So I just had to come to realization about that. But I knew when I first made that video, it took me a long time to post it. I'd just been talking about it for a very long time, and I literally went through probably like every friend that I had. I sent them this video. I talked so much to my friends and so much to one of my sisters, and it was just like, I'm about to put this video out. And they were like, do it. And I was just so like, I didn't know what was really gonna happen next. And like my family they're pretty like into the church, and like we have a lot of church friends and all these things, and I didn't know what they were gonna say about me or anything, you know. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just really like, I gotta do this. So when I did it, surprisingly, first couple of messages or any feedback or anything I got back from anyone was from people in church. And then they were like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. And just hearing that too, like whoever it came from, church friends or like family or some of my family, some of my friends. It was an amazing time. I remember feeling like so emotional because I was just like all this love, and I was just so scared, and all I needed to do was hit post and like just to open up and talk a little more. I just remember being so scared. I didn't know what was about to happen, and I thought my mom was about to call me. Like, I was just panicking. But it all turned out to be all right in the end. And I'm so grateful for that time. I'm just grateful for my bravery, and grateful for my support system that always told me to keep going and keep posting and do what you want to do, no matter how it might change things. As long as I'm not hurting nobody, I'm good. I've gotten top surgery in 10 months. The opportunity presented itself for me. I had the money to go do it. My insurance was okay, and I was just like, this is the best time. I don't want to be stuck in a time where I can't do it and my insurance is not good, or like, I was just like, it's here. This is something I know that I'm gonna do eventually in life, so why not do it now? I didn't feel rushed. I don't feel like I rushed it at all. I feel like it was a perfect timing. I feel like everything looks amazing. I am gonna give you an update video on that, just about how like my chest looks, and more videos just talking about more chest stuff. Anything you guys want to know, just hit me up, leave it in the comments, all those things too, leave it there. But I'm gonna touch on it. But I feel like everything looks good. Of course, there's some things I can look at and be like, I don't really like how that looks. But at the end of the day, I'm just so thankful that I did get the surgery, and that I am able to look at my chest and be like, damn, bro. Like, I remember after all like the scabs and things started peeling off, and I stopped having to wear the bandages and stuff, I remember just looking in the mirror just like, man, like, this looks really good. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, this is you. This is how you were supposed to be. Like, this makes so much sense. I just remember like when I used to be younger, I used to draw myself, and I used to be like this guy with tats and like a flat chest and abs. And I feel like 2 out of 3 isn't bad, because I definitely don't have abs, but I do have tats, and like I have a flat chest, and I'm just like, I be feeling myself. Compare myself now to where I was pre-T, it's a really big difference. I can start from the top and work our way down to the bottom. I'm not taking this hat off because it's messy and crazy up under here, but my eyebrows, definitely getting some eyebrows. Probably gonna be, this is probably it. This is probably all it's gonna be, but it's definitely fuller from when I was like wasn't on T. So that's definitely one thing that came through. My mustache, you can't see much, but it's there. It's there. Let me go to my beard while I'm here. Like, there's some there that you can see. Yeah, it's there. It's all coming in. Happy trail, still very thick. Comes up, shave it off. My shoulders definitely got broader. But these are some of the things that you already know over the times I put in my past videos. But my shoulders definitely got broader. Muscles, I haven't been in the gym since we've been like quarantine and stuff. Ain't no gym, and I can't really do much exercise because of my chest. I'm not gonna stand up either, but my fat distribution, I'm not as curvy anymore. I still have a little bit there, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I didn't like it. It's kind of go straight, like it's kind of like in a little bit, you know what I mean? My thighs are always thick, and that ain't going nowhere, but a little bit more muscly now because of the gym and things like that. And I'm just really happy. I'm really excited about how everything looks and how I'm feeling. It's just really exciting seeing where I was and my mental then, and seeing where I am now, my mental now. I have evolved and become more strong-minded and more powerful of my own words for myself. So past me is totally different from year-old me, and I am so thankful and grateful for my mind and my strength for taking that step and that leap, and just trusting myself and knowing that this was the best decision I could have ever made in my whole entire life, and just you know, wanting so much better for myself. And so I'm just really thankful for me. I just know I feel so thankful for myself and for me and for people who see me and respect me and see me as a male and use my pronouns, use my correct name, and refer to me as him and introduce me as Quincy and talk to me with the respect that they would talk to any other male. I appreciate all of that. I am so thankful, so grateful for people just seeing me and loving me and caring about me genuinely, and a group of friends and the group of family members that I have in my corner, and I'm just so thankful for it all. I'm also thankful for all of my YouTube family too. Almighty Gang has been so devoted and just watching. My views is still going up somehow, even though I'm not posting, and I appreciate it all. Like, everybody's just checking in, and I love it. So thank you for sticking here with me and vibing out with me, and happy Manniversary to me. I am 1 year old. That's 11. I am 1 year old, and I am so thankful for being here. And thank you for watching. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Stick around for my evolving photo spiel. But give this video a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Share the page. Share it with somebody that you may know. Also, I've also begun to notice that I've been helping out younger trans folk or younger people in the LGBT community. It's so weird because I've been getting parents that have been contacting me and been saying, hey, my daughter watched this the other day. Thank you for explaining this the way you did, da 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 da. And I like those things. So if there's anything I can do, if there's anything that you need me to touch up on or talk about or anything like that, leave it in a comment, write me, email me, talk to me. Like, just let me know. There's only one way that I can know that what I'm doing is correct is if you all are, you know, staying tuned with me and vibing with me and like communicating with me. So thank you for those of you that have been doing that and just been sticking in my corner. Appreciate it all. Again, happy Manniversary to me, and I wish myself many, many more. I'm out. Thank you for vibing with me. Catch y'all next time.